Hey guys, this is Cam for 15, back at it with another video for you guys, joined by my co-host, the Red Wolf, and
So,
we are back with a late episode of Dragon Quest Adventure of Die.
what is happening to us? What is happening to us?
Uh, for fans who are wondering, why did you not post at least on Friday? Hell, why did you not post on Saturday? Well, Friday, me and my co-host were going back and forth with each other with the newest Super Mario Strikers game that came out. And by the time we both watched the episode, it was kind of late for us. So we tried to push it off for Saturday. But then I realized I had to help my aunt out because she is actually moving. And that pretty much took up my entire day. I was exhausted moving a bunch of things. And then I also had to do my homework yesterday. And then I had a crazy, like, I wouldn't say migraine, but like a headache that just, I was out of it. So today I feel much better. There is no headache. Pretty much I'm free today. So this entire day, I'm going to be recording videos of animes and the mangas, which is only one. Thank God it's only one piece for today. But this week's episode was a very interesting episode, and it's definitely a setup episode for next week. So let's get into it. Now, the first part is about Lawheart and his return and how is he still alive. What do we find out how he managed to come back from the dead?
Well, it turns out he did die, and he was resurrected by the dragon blood that Baron gave him.
Yeah, and pretty much Lawheart said if you have the willpower to live on or live and fight, then you will be revived, which that's when Hinook was like, oh, that's very interesting. So that's how Pop was able to come back to life. He had the will to live, pretty much. And that's explains why Pop, he came back to life and everything. So Lawheart is just like, listen, I'm disappointed in you that you would lose a fight like that, especially letting your weaknesses out that you're too weak when it comes to allowing your companions of you to stray to make you stray away from the main task at hand. And Hinokel agrees with this. He's like, yeah, it's my fault. That's the reason why I lost, and you're the one that helped me. And Lawheart's like, I didn't help you. I don't help, people who are pretty much losers. But he's like, all right, time to die, time to end you right now. And I'm like, wait, is he gonna kill him right here? I'm like, what? But no, I guess you can say it's some sort of symbolic death, because he's like, well, now the warrior Hunicle has been killed, and he's just like, rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
And he just takes the spear. He has the armor formed around him, and he looks like he's going to go help out Dai. And in Hunicle's thoughts, he's pretty much saying, he's like, well, it seems like I failed my duty, but it seems like Baron sent another angel down to help Dai with this. And he's like, well, it's been a good life, Shems. It's too bad.
Yeah, I done all I could. Nobody would blame me if I just rested here.
Yeah. And presumably, Hunicle is dead.
Yeah.
Now, don't give us spoilers in the comments section at all, especially with what's been going on as of late. There's spoilers going out the ass for the other Dragon series. Please. Anyways. I don't know if this is like a confirmed death. Like, when we see Crocodile and the others show up, Hims is crying. And I'm like, oh, he
He's like,
really
yeah.
might be dead.
Well, he did say that he's finally getting the rest he deserves. So,
Well,
and Hyunko has been fighting his hardest the whole anime. So,
yeah. If this is it, I think what a great way to go out. a character that's just been fighting from this point on to save the world, but at the end of the day, I guess the damages with his body caught up with him, and he was not willing to take on the burden no more. And again, if this is it for Nickel, he's had a great character arc from the start of his introduction to the series. I've just loved his character. It's gonna suck for the others when they find out if he is dead for good. But it's gonna be very interesting to see. Again, we don't know. It's just implied to us, but I think 9 out of 10 times, I think this time, out of the bait and switches we've had with Nickel's deaths, I think this time it's for real.
Yeah, I think so too. Although imagine if they pull off another plot twist.
Yeah. If you ask me, I think at least having one major casualty on the hero side would make things a lot better, just for me. But I think this could be the major casualty. It's gonna be very interesting. Well, with Nickel, I guess, dead, that pretty much sets up Mom to hook up with Pop. I know I'm getting into this romance shit.
Why, Cameron? Why you gotta ruin the moment, man?
I'm just saying.
You gotta ruin the moment, man.
I know. Amy's gonna be very sad though.
Ooh, Cameron.
Anyways, we move on. It looks like Lorhart's gonna go in. I feel like he's going to find some way to interrupt and help Die in the battle against Mystevearn. But speaking of Mystevearn, he's pretty much like, I don't sense any of the Orichalcum chess pieces. Well, I guess they all died. He pretty much goes on to make the mention that Maximus was just a pretty much a blowhard, an overconfident blowhard, which I guess that answers my question why I didn't like the character so much, because he was an overconfident douchebag. Mr. Verney says, like, he wasn't really in favor with King Vern, so I could care less about his ass. I'm like, okay, then I guess that makes things even better. I wish they had just said that from the start, but hey, it's all right.
Maybe you should wait a little bit before you start making that rant in the last one.
It's my opinion. We're all entitled to our own opinions, right?
You want me to make that same rant again I made in that last video also?
Anyways.
Yeah, I thought so.
we pretty much go on to we pretty much Mystevearn's showing himself. Then all of a sudden, Avan and Leona come back. They all mention Avan, but Leona's like, bitches, what about me? Oh yeah, sorry, Leona.
It's not like we weren't worried about you.
Damn. So Avan pretty much goes on to mention what he was doing. He put on these weird looking glasses called the Sea Perils goggles or glasses. It made them see all the traps ahead to take out Kilvern's little kill traps that were set around the palace. They took care of that and they came back. Again, Avan looking like a goof as is, to the point his own damn students are like,
he never lets a lame bit go to waste, huh?
Pretty much. So yes, now Avan, he's like, so you're Mystevearn. I've heard so much about you from Leona, but pretty much how you're pretty much the strongest there is left other than King Vern. And Mystevearn confirms this. He's like, yes, I am. I'm the strongest one that could protect King Vern, and I could freaking do whatever I want. He shows off pretty much his aura, and Die and the others make the mention like, oh shit, this guy's actually on a different level than everybody else we fought.
Yeah, he also made a mention that the 6 Legion commanders were just a plaything. Like he's like the real threat. Like everybody else is just fodder.
Yeah, he was going through the mention, and we're not getting into it, but he makes the mention of, like, he mentions all the Legion commanders and, like, pretty much their best traits of why they were in this whole thing. But he pretty much says, the 6 Legion commander things, you know, Dark King Vern could have just unleashed me in this world, and I could have taken it out in less than one day. We just did that as pretty much a game to you guys. Which, if you ask me, I think that was a very stupid game, because you just let your opponents get stronger, just taking each one of you guys down. But hey, it's the bad guys, right? They get very overconfident in these stories.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's the whole thing. So it looks like Dai and company are gonna take on, Mystevearn, but Avan's like, no, 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 don't worry. I'll be the one to take him on. You guys go on ahead. He's walking down the stairs, and I'm like, okay, we're about to get Mystevearn versus Avan. We're about to get the setup here. And then Dai and others, they're gonna go on and go fight King Vern, and that's everything. Completely forgot that all of a sudden the scythe comes out of nowhere and drags him to this other world. Or I guess you say this, not this other world, this other dimension, pretty much. And I thought this, and thing about Kilvern wanting to get Avan back came true, and Mr. Burns like, I knew I was smart not to take prey from Kilvern. So Avan gets dragged away to this different portal. Now the others think he's dead, but Mr. Burns like, oh no, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's very much alive. Kilvern will make sure that he's the one to kill him, though. What do we get revealed with this other dimension with Kilvern?
Apparently, this is a place where, where he's gonna have a duel with Avan. Actually, Avan finds himself floating, and then he sees this robot with a scythe over him, and he noticed that the robot wasn't actually aiming for him, and then that's when Kilvern appears, revealing his new mask. The
Mask of Rage, I believe?
Mask of Anger.
Mask of Anger. Yeah, this mother effer pissed.
Mm-hmm.
He was pissed from when Avan first owned him. Go on.
Yeah, he's like, you're the first man to ever humiliate me in such a way. Your little mage student was really close, but you. And Avan was like, so you dragged me into another trap? And Kilvern threw him a card showing that this is a fair and square duel. No more tricks and stuff.
Yeah. Which is pretty interesting. Essentially, this duel is this. Whoever loses, they get their heads cut off.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Mr. Burns pretty much telling him, like, well, I won't know if you'll ever see your master again. He could live, he could die. But he's probably going to die. And Dai and the others gear up to face Mystevearn. Like I said earlier in this review, I think Larhart might intervene and help out. Because, like Hinekal said, it must be like a gift sent by Baron to protect his son. It would make sense that one of Baron's commanders would come back from the dead to protect Dai, because that's his son. So it's gonna be very interesting to see the reaction when Dai and the others see Larhart for the first time since the Baron stuff. So yeah. And then in terms of the Avan stuff, the fight between Avan and Kilvern starts. Kilvern so far looks like he's getting the upper hand. He's just putting Avan on the defense, and he's putting a lot of pressure on him. And so far, the robot's saying that Kilvern is in the lead, and he's starting to gear up his scythe to cut off Avan's head. So that's where we're left off with the cliffhanger of this week's episode. Next week, I'm guessing we're going to see more of the fight between Kilvern and Avan. At the same time, we're going to see Dai and company go up against Mystevearn, pretty much the strongest Legion commander left before they face Dark King Vern. It's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to go. Yes, very, very interesting. But this is another solid episode of Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai. I definitely enjoyed it. And I hope this time we don't really get another bait and switch death here, where this time, oh no, Avan's really damn dying.
What if he doesn't end up dying, though? What if he ends up defeating Kilvern?
I think he's going to end up defeating Kilvern. What I feel like could happen, what if it's a draw and they both die?
That would be something. And also, what exactly is Leona thinking when Avan looked at her in that way?
Oh yeah, that's well. You know, I think it was just a way to call them all off as our way to call her off because she was trying to go after him too. I think she saw his eye and he was just like, I'm gonna be okay. I think it's one of those looks you see in animes when a character gets dragged away and they look at another character that's worried about them and they say, "Don't worry about me, I'm fine."
I think there's another meaning. I think
unless there's something he taught her in the time they were gone. So we'll see. We still have yet to see what's under Mystevearn's hood. We need to see what he looks like under the hood finally. This will probably be the moment. We'll also see that next week or in a few weeks. We don't know because we need to see what does he truly look like.
I kind of already know. Just because I remember from one of the really early episodes.
Yeah, but anyways, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day or watching this video. If you guys like the video, leave a like. Put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Dragon Quest Adventure of Dai. Again, do not leave spoilers to this next week's episode or any weeks following, as well as I'm probably gonna say this for the going videos on the channel. Please do not post spoilers about anything related to Dragon Ball Superhero. Me and my co-host do not want to get spoiled on this as best we can because we legitimately have to stay spoiler free for 2 months. I've heard some crazy things are going on, but I'm just trying not to get spoiled, really. And we have to wait 2 damn months, August 19th, for this movie to come out. Which we will be doing a review on when the movie comes out, and we will see it. Don't know if we'll see it together, but we're definitely gonna do a review on it because I'm very intrigued to see where this movie is going to go. Because at first it didn't look very good, but then late marketing by Toei, they've piqued my interest.
Yes.
Mostly because they're finally giving Gohan and Piccolo some spotlight, and not only they gave Gohan ultimate form again, they gave Piccolo an ultimate form. Finally, for once, they actually focus on somebody other than Goku and Vegeta.
Yes. We need it.
So yes. Anyways, hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Camp 15 content. I'm gonna be uploading a buttload of videos today, so if you see your inbox is just being flooded, I'm sorry. I just gotta record everything. As well as hit that subscribe button to my coach channel. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description below. But other than that, we're gonna get it for guys. Catch you guys in the next video. Until then, guys, stay safe out there. See you guys later. Peace.